when the rap critic just, crosses a nigga up on some Irish shit.
All right, so yesterday Nicki announced that Young Money will no longer be participating in this year's BET Experience and the awards show. She didn't offer an explanation off jump, but we know exactly why this happened. So after Cardi won her Grammy on Sunday, in a now deleted tweet from BET, it said, "Meanwhile, Nicki's being dragged by her lace front." It linked back to an article on BET.com about Cardi winning the award. Of course, this pissed Nicki off, so a BET spokesperson did release a statement via Pitchfork apologizing. They said, quote, "Unfortunately, the respect we have for Nicki was violated by this post that should have never been written. The post does not reflect how we feel about Nicki and further does not reflect our company values." Obviously, it was too late at this point, though, because once the barbs are on, they're really on. So she started retweeting a lot of their tweets and also telling them to go get their refund for the BET Experience. I mean, you can't really blame her here, right? What do you think?
Who do such a dumb thing? Listen, these barbs, they're fucking psychotic lunatics. They're gonna leak your address, leak your mama's address, your number, all that. They're bullies, just keep it trill. But to be honest, whoever that writer, I thought it was just a social media probably person trying to be edgy. Everybody who runs an account for Wendy's, for any type of corporate entity, they try to be edgy for likes and retweets, so they say things that could come off funny when you see a company tweet it. This just came off as some hating shit. You get me? Like all of a sudden Cardi's having her moment, you just wanted to bring Nicki into it and also kind of kick her while she's, we all know that she's never won a Grammy. I thought that was just really low. I thought Nicki handled this the best way she could. Right. Because honestly, if she had went on a rant, which I hope she
Queen Radio is coming.
It's coming.
Yeah,
Queen Radio.
If it went on a rant, we would have looked back at her and be like, "Damn, Nicki, like why you acting bitter? Why you so loud, this and third?" But in reality, like she has all the right to say, "Man, I ain't performing at y'all awards show. Like I'm about to give y'all looks and y'all are shitting on me. That's not right."
Yeah, I sympathize with Nicki a bit because taking Cardi out of it. I'm happy that Cardi won all her accolades and everything, but like that shit was a really, really low blow. That shit was trash.
It's super unprofessional. If it's a random fan saying it, it's still whack, but it happens, but from a company?
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, whoever had that internship or whatever, they're long gone, right? But I just don't, media plays such a big role in like how shit is positioned, and like for people to throw like Nicki in this position where like she has to now be compared to Cardi again, like okay, we all know what happened over the past 6 months. Everything been quiet. Now as soon as this woman has her moment, they trying to throw her under the bus. And my thing is this, I know that Nicki probably ruffled some feathers along the way, but damn, like would y'all want her to fucking go into a hole and never come back? Like it's just untasteful. Yeah. You know what I mean, it's corny as trash, and
especially if she was set to perform there.
Yeah.
Like how do you have her booked and then have someone put out a tweet like that?
Bad. They did bad with that. They did really bad.
Pretty terrible. But
Nicki did right by cancer. And also I got to salute to Lil Wayne, who is standing by not only his artist, I'm guessing still his artist, but also his friend. Like, yo, if you ain't performing, I ain't showing up nor performing at the Experience nor the award show. Fuck y'all niggas, man. I like that solidarity.
Me too.
I wonder if Drake will get down with that. It's Young Money, right?
I don't know. IQ, tell us.
I'm asking you.
You're asking me if he's still Young Money. All right. So Nicki also, after she called out BT, then she called out a Grammy producer named Ken Ehrlich, if I'm saying that correctly. Now, this is in response to a fan who tweeted asking why she's never won a Grammy before. So she said, "I pissed off the same man Ariana Grande just called out for lying, Grammy producer Ken. I was bullied into staying quiet for 7 years out of fear, but I'll tell my fans the real on the next episode of Queen Radio. They deserve the truth." Now, the Grammys haven't issued any comment here. What, are you excited for Queen Radio?
This is what I hope she didn't do. I love the first part of it.
Okay.
The first part, BT, you fucked up. Fuck you niggas. Yo, she was a victim. She ain't do nothing.
Now,
this little conspiracy theory shit where it's like, yo,
what if it's
Travis
true,
and Stormy and the Suns and we had a full moon that night and somebody turned a werewolf. That's why I'm getting number one. Like, what are we talking about?
Hold on. Just,
what are you talking
just
about,
to add, Ariana Grande did say that she was frustrated with the same dude because he told Associated Press that she's not going to be performing because she couldn't put together a performance quickly enough.
Nah,
I understand where you're coming from. I'm just saying, what if it's true?
No, Nicki has these like theories that, some may be true, but to hear her like come on the radio and then she's like, if she says this, that guy's the reason why I've never won a Grammy, she's gonna sound nuts, man. It's gonna sound nuts. I'm not saying that there isn't maybe some conspiracy that's kept her from winning awards, or it could have been the competition at the time. Who knows? It could have been the voting. We all know the voting system's all fucked up. But for her to come on there and then, because she did it before when she was talking about her tour with Future, and then she blamed also some shit with Travis, and she said, oh, the guy who's like working with them, he works with Ticketmaster, and he leaked the story. Again, she might be right, but when you're listening to it, it just sounds crazy, and I think it's one of these where she's about to give extra inside info into the industry where the fans only see surface level shit, and they're gonna look at her and be like, what?
Well, at the same time, I wanna give, like, I hear what you're saying, but I wanna give Nicki the benefit of the doubt a little bit in this one, because I just think that even regardless of the competition, she went up against Kendrick and Drake a lot of years, like went for Grammy considerations. You mean to tell me from 2009 to 2019, she's never won anything? Well, all the work she's put in, this is excluding anything where it comes to Cardi B, because Cardi B's been killing over the past 2.5, almost 3 years now.
Yeah.
But over the 10-year span,
She's been nominated about 10 times.
She's been nominated all these times. Let's say not for album of the year, but not even a record.
Songs,
I'm talking about like Woman for Life.
Right.
Like, because I'm not the biggest fan of Nicki albums, but all those hit records, if she performed right now, even if you don't listen to her albums, you know all of these hit records that she has. She hasn't won once. I can't just accept that it's just she's just going up against competition that's just always better than her. She could at least won one. And like I said,
I could say the same thing.
Right? And I think, yeah, because J. Cole has never won either, right?
Has 50 ever won?
Nas has never won. Snoop has never won. It's a slew of people that's never won. But for her to be the only, at the time, like the biggest female artist, one of the biggest artists, top 5 artists in the past decade, and not win one award is alarming a bit.
Do you guys think the way she delivers this message on Queen Radio matters? So you don't like when she goes off on the crazy rant, sounds nuts.
No, I
what
love
if
it. No, I love it. I'm just saying it doesn't look good for her.
I'm saying
I love the bullshit.
what if she approaches it in a different way, where she's like actually giving information but not on a rant? Especially since so many artists are speaking up about this now, it'd be interesting if anyone else support. It's not far-fetched to believe that there's someone who could have blackballed her. We know how organizations work, right? One person could have a lot of power to.
You're 100% right. And to be honest, the way she delivers it, a lot of times she is giving information. She might come across, like sounding like
so maybe
a little.
she can do it less aggressively. Would it have better
it's
impact?
not even aggressively. It's that honestly, we see this train happen with a lot of other artists before, and we only attach that to a mentality of you're having a meltdown or you're spiraling downwards or you're falling off, right? She did pretty good numbers for Queen. Yet when we heard her rants, everyone's like, damn, you could tell now she's having a breakdown. We associated her doing all of that, trying to explain, yo, this is why I wasn't number one. Travis did this. Check how this didn't work for me. That's what she was doing. And again, she was giving information that, of course, she throwing in some cocksuckers in a week, you know what I mean? But she was giving information, but the audience, because we're really not privy to that on a lot of cases.
That was a little bit different, though, because it felt like she was attacking an artist who we also love. Travis is one of us, right? This is different when she's attacking the Grammys. And I just wonder how much people actually want to know the truth. Like, say what she's saying is true. The point that you're making fancy surface level, they don't want to think about the conspiracy. Do they actually?
How is this going to look? You know how this is going to look? Again, still just the regular fans, other than the Nicki fans, because we know they follow her very intimately. This is going to look like Cardi's just won Best Rap Album, first solo female artist ever, and now you're here justifying why you've never won a Grammy. And you're now blaming everybody else but you. You get me? That's how it's going to look.
The timing makes
sense. I get that, but it's like, I feel like now a little bit more. Now, I didn't like none of the Travis Scott shit that she did about the bundles, etc. But now I'm starting to understand a bit more when she starts saying, but if a dude does it, it's taken a totally different way than when a woman does it. If a woman does it, I'm just like this angry bitch. But if a man does it, then it's like, cool, he's standing up for everybody else that's going through something. And this is excluding all it, like, cause that wasn't cool. Like, oh, she said, come see me and baby Stormy. Excluding all of that. But she has some valid points. She definitely has some valid points. And like I said, man, Cardi won what she won. Nobody could take that shit from her. But think about this, yo. She's never won once. I'm talking, let's take the Queen album out the picture. How many albums does she have over a span of 10 years? 4? 5?
No. She dropped
Pink Friday,
Pink Friday Reloaded.
Pink Friday Reloaded. Pink Print.
Pink Print. It's 3.
And all right, Pink Print and Queen, right?
Yeah.
and then a slew of features, all of that. Never once, not one thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't sit here and say that she should have won a Grammy for
And
an album.
wait, and basing it, because everybody says, oh, people trying to put it on Cardi's popularity, right? Which Cardi got a bunch of good records. Like, we're not looking for Cardi B to be Nas. I wish people would stop saying, oh, well, she's not lyrical and all that. I'm not looking for her to be lyrical. She has a bunch of hit fucking records. And Lil' Kim won, and people questioned Lil' Kim pen at one point in time, too. So, talking about popularity, who was more popular than Nicki for the first half of this, or the 80% of this decade?
Yeah, no, I feel like, yeah. I mean, again, I sit here still baffled, and I still question why Cardi won for Best Rap Album. That album win, I don't think Nicki should ever won for album either, because the Pink Prince, they're cool. They're not no Best Rap album.
Though.
But she should have. But she's had songs
Enough big
that
singles.
should have gotten a Best Rap Performance or Best Rap Song.
Right.
You get me?
Something.
Like, and I understand that. Again, the thing is, when you bring an uninformed crowd and you try to give them more information and you start pointing fingers at people who will be seemingly innocent. They're not, again, most of these people aren't even like public facing. At some point, people are gonna start looking at you, also match with the timing of another artist who people keep saying you're in competition with, just enjoying her win. They're gonna look at you and it's not gonna come out in your favor if you're thinking about from a PR standpoint.
So if it wasn't Nicki delivering whatever message she's about to deliver about this producer
if
at a
this was
different
Ariana
time,
Grande,
would it be a completely different situation?
If this was
People would
Ariana
wanna-
Grande and she just gave the information,
Right.
we would look at it different. Nicki, people are gonna just automatically think, oh damn, she's that bitter about Cardi winning? Jeez. Whether she's or not.
Yeah, I think it's.
Now Cardi has this Grammy and she has to deactivate her account and address people. This really sucks. So she hit IG yesterday to like respond to all the people who are hating on her and trying to pit her against Nicki, of course. So here's what she had to say before she deactivated her account.
You know what? It's not my style for people to put other people down to uplift somebody else. That's not my style, and that's not what I'm with, and I don't support that. However, I've been taking a lot of shit today. I'm seeing a lot of bullshit today, and I saw a lot of shit last night. And I'm sick of this shit. I worked hard for my motherfucking album. I remember last year when I didn't want for Bodak Yellow, everybody was like, Cardi got snubbed. Cardi would have got snubbed. Now this year's a fucking problem.
Sucks.
Yeah, no, I
the
feel it
show's
though,
just-
because like, and the reason why I say I feel that too is because like I went to Atlanta like this past summer with a producer one time, and they was like, oh, Cardi's coming. She was still pregnant, and they was like, nah, she be in here till like 4 in the morning. She gets in at like maybe 9 or 8 and be until 4 in the morning, and she's about to have a baby any day now. So she definitely worked really hard for her shit. Now, you know, and that's just an opinion. I just felt like that slot, the rap album of the year, could have been given to somebody else. But I'm not mad at her winning at all. I think that she deserves all the success that she's getting. Like there's nothing to say about that. And again, like everybody has to stop looking for when it's called rap for it to be the most lyrical aspect, because there's tons of non-lyrical rappers that have won awards. Right. MC Hammer has a fucking Grammy. For real. Who remembers anything other than You Can't Touch This and The Dance?
Bueno,
What?
you wouldn't be saying this and keeping the same energy if, say, 6ix9ine Dummy Boy won. You would be like, oh yeah, I'm glad he's having this moment. No, man, you'd have been like, man, that album. You'd have been like, that
First
album
off,
is not a Grammy. That's not a best rap album that should
First
be
off-
winning a Grammy.
First off,
Like, listen,
What?
I think, and this is why I'm looking at Cardi and I'm like, what is
so
she
wait a
upset
minute.
about?
Are you saying that?
Wait.
Are you saying that 6ix9ine's music is as good as Cardi's?
Oh man,
No.
please let's not go into 6ix9ine tangent.
I'm saying you're equating. You're saying, oh, Vanilla Ice won a Grammy. So why can't? No, we're talking about best rap album. And if we're talking about best rap album, Cardi B didn't have the best rap album. Let's not cop pleas because we're happy.
Ain't
for
nobody
her.
copping no plea. Wait. Ain't nobody
because
copping no plea.
Her deactivating her Instagram, we're making it kind of okay to
Brother,
say,
did
oh,
you
no,
not
no,
just
no.
hear me say that I felt that she should have been considered for album? We said that a billion times. We said it on prior to us doing our awards.
but
I said
you're
I'm not
walking back-
mad at. Wait.
What
I
do you
said
feel
I'm
like
not.
he's walking back?
You're
Yeah,
walking back the comment
back what?
of pretty much even what we say yesterday. I say, yo, listen, we're all happy for her.
Right.
No one's questioning that.
Okay.
Did she deserve that over other nominated artists? To me, no. You agreed yesterday. Right now, it seems like you're
agree.
almost
Listen,
justifying and saying,
I'm not just
I
what I'm
understand
saying.
her winning.
Brother, I said that the thing is that she won, right? She won. Nothing's gonna change that shit. Now, We're talking about her putting out an album. No, to me, if we're comparing just pure rapping, Royce the 5'9" should be on that shit. It's a ton of other people that could be on that, right? But for the categories of the people that they pick for it, and her winning, we can't take that away. Now, she didn't put out the most lyrical rapping album.
But it's the Grammys. Like, how are you letting this show divide our culture? It doesn't make any sense.
What I'm saying is I'm defending my point of him saying that I'm backwalking or backtracking.
I don't feel like you're backtracking.
So I'm not backwalking nothing. What I'm saying is this. She put out an album that had nothing but hits on it, start to finish. So is the rap album of the year only going to albums that just have like lyrical content? Is it just going to that?
No, I'm talking about complete body of work, and I thought that
there was complete body of work. So what the fuck does 6ix9ine got to do with that?
No. What I'm saying is that you use her as an example, and you can't even compare it to the other albums that were nominated. So you can't justify. You're saying
compare it in what context?
Compare it anyhow you want. It doesn't have to be lyrically. Compare it anyhow to the other albums, Travis Scott album. Compare it to Victory Lap.
I feel like Travis Scott.
You can't compare it to those albums.
Wait, but
what
you
did was you brought Vanilla Ice and
I didn't say Vanilla Ice. I said MC Hammer.
Oh,
I said MC Hammer has a Grammy, and only people, they don't remember nothing off his album. All they remember is a song and a dance. That's what I said.
If it wasn't a good album, it doesn't make it right.
What I'm saying is that why did you bring 6ix9ine name up in comparison to Cardi B?
You know why I brought it up?
Why?
Because you're not comparing the artists in comparison to the people they're nominated with.
I'm so confused what's happening right now. Because I thought you guys agreed on this point.
You're basically just saying, yeah, she had a good album, and yeah, she won, can't take it from her. No, she deleted her Instagram because she is kind of upset, and that's why I'm a little confused about why she deleted it. Also, I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay.
Is she upset because people are like kind of
attacking her to say that she doesn't deserve to win?
Wait, comparing her to Nicki or critiquing the category? If everybody in the world says, we did this to Macklemore, we did this to Iggy, you ain't deserved the award. It's not attacking you, bro. It's actually being a critic. You did not deserve to win an award in the category.
You know what? Macklemore, Macklemore, like, you know, he has a nice.
What's the benefit wait a second. At this point,
he has a great wealth of knowledge when it comes to hip hop. Iggy, people don't consider. So you telling me that we don't consider? We don't consider Cardi hip hop? Is what you're saying?
Wait, where did that come out of my mouth?
Because you said Macklemore and Iggy Azalea. So those are people that people don't consider.
They made hip hop albums.
You said they made hip hop albums?
They didn't make hip hop albums?
Okay, so wait.
There was better
Wait. So what are you basing?
So
wait a second. So Cardi's album is not a hip hop album, is what you're saying? Period.
No, it is a hip hop album.
So what are we talking about?
What?
I feel like I want to read this J. Cole tweet because it's part of this circular argument that we're having.
My point is that everybody's having this sympathy, like, oh no, I can't believe people are like saying shit. No, it's everyone has their opinion and they're critiquing you winning the award. This isn't a cry and go home type of thing to delete Instagram. I don't think so. Cardi, you tough? Like, yeah, a lot of people feel like you didn't have the best rap album. They're gonna vocalize it. There's mad people happy for your story, but they could still look at the category and say there's two more deserving candidates.
And then if she won nothing again this year, it would have been the same shit.
Right,
oh, Cardi got snubbed. It's like we can't win. We're literally letting this show divide us.
She would have got stuff from this category.
But is it specifically just this category or period?
Oh no.
Is it her winning period? Because it sounds from you.
So you think it would have been better that she won nothing at all? Then?
No. And by the way, for some artists, the nomination is the win. Because not everyone is gonna win.
Okay.
Right? But in the best rap album category, again, that's one of the more storied categories where we've seen a lot of bullshit happen, but also we've seen them start to correct.
Wow, what a curse. It's like you get nominated, you win, we're gonna attack you, someone else is gonna attack you. Like, why even?
I just want us to keep the same energy. When somebody else win, because we were killing other people when they won and we felt killing them.
Who were we killing?
Yeah.
We were upset about the best new artist thing because it didn't make sense. But all right, let me read this J. Cole tweet because he got it on
won
this.
The year over.
But it's because he won over Kendrick.
Right?
That was crazy. That was why.
Yeah, right.
If Good Kid wasn't nominated, maybe it would have been a different thing. But I don't understand how. Sorry, my earpiece is falling. Anyway.